Now, the one good thing about this is your data is already in order. The one bad thing about this question is I count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is horribly bad for my median, my upper quartile, my lower quartile, because they're all average numbers. There's numbers that are in between. So, now, first thing first, mean. I need someone to raise their hand. Tell me the definition of how do I calculate a mean. And you better be paying attention because I'm going to call on you. Harry, how do I calculate a mean?
You add up all the numbers and then you count how many numbers there are and divide by that.
Perfect. Now, someone's going to have to help me out tremendously because we're not going to waste time on the video adding all these up because that's a process you guys can quickly do. Who can tell me what was the value when I added all these up? Austin. How much? 408?
408.
Is it 408? Okay, it's 408 divided by, now, somebody in here, raise your hand. What do I divide by? And why? Allison? 12. Now, 408 divided by 12 should give me something pretty quick and easy. What was my exact answer here for my mean? Austin? 34. Circle it. Now, what I found interesting on here is you did worksheets that would make you change and you do the mean, median, mode on one set of data. You do upper, lower quartile, IQR, and you find your outliers in a different set of data. The nice thing is they're doing all of it on only one set of data, so 45% of your test is going to be one set of stuff. That's it. So in terms of time on this test, it's going to be very fast. It's going to go by quick. Now, median. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I want you to do is this. Median is my middle number. Now, I put X's on top of numbers when we use an official real number. And I crossed them off. I didn't include them in my upper and lower quartiles. This is a fake number, 23.5. And then I'm going to draw a big gigantic line here because that's going to remind me later on for upper and lower quartiles. Mode. Who can raise their hand and tell me what does mode mean? Trevor?
The most.
Most. Any number in here repeated, Trevor? 16. Ooh, took you longer than I thought. Now, mean, median, mode are all done. Piece of cake. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's 9 questions. You betcha. The box and whiskers takes a little bit longer. Which measure of central tendency? Central tendency is mean, median, mode. Is most representative. This 155 really messes with the mean. It makes it 34, where technically there's only one person making higher than 34. The mode is way too small because it's the 2 entry-level things. That's very quick. Median is the best one to use. And why is that happening? Mean is too high. The mode is way too low. Median is exactly in the middle. Half the people are higher, half the people are lower. Median is usually a very good one to pick. Next one, range. Who wants to raise their hand and tell me how to get the range? I want to try to keep the data still on there. How do I get the range? Well, I should be able to call on everybody on the range. Ooh, I shouldn't see the only one in. Genesis. Oh, how'd you get it?
139.
How'd you get it?
You subtracted 16.
155 minus 16, borrow 9, 139. Now, upper and lower quartiles. I got to go back up to my data set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In between here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In between here. Now, the one good news is this. In between a 29 and a 31 is 2. Split that, it's 1. That's going to be 30 for my upper quartile. Lower quartile, 18. So my upper quartile is 30. Lower quartile slide that over so you guys can see. Zoom out just a little bit. Lower quartile is going to be 18. Now, interquartile range is an easy problem. Upper minus lower is going to give me 12. Now, it was a little hard to do the outliers. Who in here can remember what we did? It's your IQR times how much?
1.5.
1.5. 12 times 1.5 gives me 18. 18. 30 plus 18. So greater than 48 is an outlier. And 12. And I got 18 minus 18 gives me 0. Anything greater than 48 is an outlier. Anything less than 0 is an outlier. So I'm going to say 155 is an outlier. Now, I will be looking for work if you want to get credit on your outliers. Last but not least, put a dot. They kind of didn't give you as much room on here as I would have liked. I want a dot where my median is. 23.5. There's 20. There's 30. 23 is, I'm kind of almost guessing. You got to really guess there. 30 is my upper quartile. Lower quartile is 18. There's the box. Now, the one thing I can show, highest value without being an outlier is 33, short line. Lowest value without being an outlier, 16, short line. And then last but not least, a red X at 40, 50, 155. Outliers should be easy to spot. They're not connected on your whisker.